What a gorgeous, huh? Absolutely gorgeous day. Yeah. Why don't we head up? We'll get some ice cream. We'll go sit down. Okay. All right? Yeah. Brother John O'Hara. Here in New York, I've been at St. Vincent's Hospital as part of their palliative care support team, working with those in the latter stages of life, chasing down loved ones, going out for Chinese food for them. I'm the gopher. I'm the person who they can yell at, actually, and many do. They can vent on me, so I get yelled at a lot. But that's cool. You know, we were out of touch for what? 6 months, 5-6 months?
Yeah.
You disappeared. And then what happened? You started using again?
Yes, I did. And for 3.5, 4 months, I kept saying I wasn't going to do it, I wasn't going to do it. But every time I did it, I got sick. That's when I start realizing, hey, Dwight, get your act together. You'll have more things, and you'll have a life abundantly.
A life to share.
Exactly.
You know. My daughter's giving me some grief. I don't have a cell phone, and she's saying to me,
you need one.
I don't need one. I got a phone card, 2.5 cents a minute, right? No drop charge, right? I'm not that important to have a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Hello? It's like talking to your watch.
You never
right?
know when you.
Hello, it's for you. Huh? Forget it. I don't need I don't need one.
We saw people who came in here dragging their chin on the ground and came back looking really wonderful.
Being at St. Christopher's Inn gave me a sense of self once again and made me become a person.
I relapsed for approximately 3 weeks until my 4-year-old son, while I had a beer in my hand, told me, "Daddy, I want to be like you." I knew there was only one place to come. It was to St. Christopher's Inn. It saved my life.
And we say to people, stick it out. Don't run out the door.
The only time I'll be coming back here would be to pass the word on to other alcoholics that there's a better life.
Bless every single person that has gone through St. Christopher's Inn in the almost 100 years of its existence.
But what's going to happen today is we're going to look at the different understandings, definitions, experiences of God in various religious traditions. Well, I think interreligious dialogue and the work that we do at Manhattanville College is very necessary, considering the political problems that we have, Israel, Palestine, Iraq, whether we agree with the war or not, but on a very intimate level, nations, peoples, cultures need to dialogue. And that's something that the friars promote. It's part of our charism. It's who we are.
We have begun the process of listening to one another, teaching one another about our beliefs, and realizing we can be very different but have the same goal.
Jesus, after praying with his disciples at the Last Supper, continues to pray like this. He says that they all may be one. As you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they may be one in us.
So we have work to do within the Christian family, but also between the Christian families and other world religions.
And it's in God's hands. But I don't believe it's the will of God that we should hate one another and be divided.
It's significant today, I think, as we celebrate the beginning of the week of prayer for Christian unity. We also celebrate the birth of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today. It seems to me that his work is also symbolic of what it means to be a committed church.
We have to pray and work that all may be one. There's no way to escape it.
The Jewish, the Christian, and the Muslim perspective of God are very similar.
We remember how you loved us to your death.
We participated in the Good Friday Way of the Cross. There were Anglican parish churches present. The Bruderhof community was present. It has a wonderful, eclectic group of Christians and also age groups as well.
I think we perform a real service to the church and to the ecumenical movement. I remember years ago I met Pope Paul VI, and he does all the talking. I was so flabbergasted in his presence, but he did say, so I know your community and its work. It is very important, but please be patient. He says it is very difficult work.
We work for unity, not only between Christians, but also between men and women who are broken in their own existence.
Everybody is positive for different reasons, but I think the harshest judges that we have are ourselves.
Yeah, well, we got married here.
I'm always amazed at the courage of so many people who are living with HIV/AIDS.
This group, Do Not Fear to Hope, has been very Christ-like in not allowing us to judge ourselves any harsher than Christ would judge us.
Embrace humanity with all its problems, with all its illnesses and sicknesses, because there, for the grace of God, go I.
Are you Anthony? How you doing? Brother John O'Hara, welcome. Nice to see you.
How you doing?
The invitation to be part of the vocation team. Now I have the joy of introducing people to St. Francis. And I introduce them to the community. And what prompted you to call us? What's your interests? How old are you? What's your passion? Religious life, when they say, you know, you give up, how can you give all that up? Easiest thing in the world, because what you get back in return is so great.
My wife and I graduated from the mission school in Yokohama, Japan. It was a very good school, and many of the fathers being transferred to educate us. And it was a great opportunity. And here I am, 40, 50 years later, I'm so happy to get involved with friars.
They don't, nobody judges you, right? That's a good thing, right? Yeah. This is probably one of the better ones, right? And the same with the sister next door too, right?
It's a place to go, get out of the rain, perhaps watch a movie, have a bite to eat, or some coffee. It's a drop-in center for street people.
Thanks very much.
Amen. And I would say, if you ever wanted your faith restored, volunteer here, because it's the old ask and you shall receive, and it's here.
The act of creating, no matter what you're making, brings that sense of well-being and peace. I think a lot of people that are here have a really deep meditative or spiritual life, and I think that maybe that peace also comes here.
It's a safe place, yeah, to get together, laugh, joke.
The whole work.
Yeah.
I came to call sinners, not the righteous. And if we're righteous, it's only because God has poured His grace out upon us, not because we did something for Him to begin with. His grace is poured out free. It's poured out before we deserve it. When we realize that, when we finally come to know that salvation is a gift and not something we earn, then we begin to understand something about the love of God.